That deadline is looming. It's breathing down your neck, a monstrous shadow with coffee breath. And yet, you find yourself inexplicably drawn to organizing your sock drawer by color, or falling into a 4-hour internet rabbit hole about the history of garden gnomes. You feel that familiar hot wave of guilt. But what if I told you that feeling isn't a sign of weakness? It's a signal, a coded message from the deepest, strangest parts of your mind. You've been told procrastination is a demon to be slain, but it's not. It's a chaotic, misunderstood superpower, and I'm about to teach you how to fly. Chapter 1. The Procrastination Paradox. Beyond the guilt. First, let's address the guilt. When you procrastinate, you trigger your brain's emotional security guard, the amygdala. And this flood of panic and shame is often what paralyzes you, not the task itself. But imagine your brain is an incredibly high-tech, yet deeply anxious smart home. The task you're avoiding is a single piece of burnt toast. The smoke detector, your amygdala, doesn't just beep. It shrieks, deploys a fire suppression system that floods your entire house with cold, sticky goo, and live streams your failure to all your social media contacts with the caption, "Look at this incompetent toast burner. The problem was never the toast. It's the ridiculously over-the-top public humiliation alarm system." Therefore, understanding this isn't about blaming yourself for being lazy. It's about realizing your brain is running an outdated and hilariously dramatic security program. Chapter 2. The Strategic Delay. When procrastination pays off. Your brain has two main thinking modes, focused and diffuse. Procrastination brutally rips you out of that intense, grinding, focused mode and shoves you into the dreamy, wandering, diffuse mode, where your best creative ideas are secretly having a party. This is the power of the incubation period. But think of a really difficult problem, like a stubborn jar of artisanal pickles. The focused mode is you, veins popping in your forehead, trying to wrench the lid open with brute force until your hands are raw. You get nowhere. The diffuse mode, procrastination, is when you sigh, give up, and run the lid under hot water before wandering off to watch a documentary about deep-sea fish. When you return, the lid pops open with a satisfying, gentle pfft. The real work happened while you were distracted by bioluminescent squid. Therefore, active procrastination isn't avoiding a task. It's strategically handing the pickle jar over to the clever, background processing part of your mind. Chapter 3. Decoding your delays. What procrastination reveals. The specific way you procrastinate is a valuable clue. It's a diagnostic tool, and it points directly to an underlying fear or confusion about the task itself. But your procrastination isn't a character flaw. It's a cryptic error message from your subconscious. It's like your car's check engine light, except instead of a simple orange glow, it hijacks the steering wheel and forces you to drive to a bakery to stress-eat a croissant. The urge isn't about the pastry. It's your brain screaming, "Warning, the destination GPS is unclear," or "Alert, you're terrified of parallel parking at the finish line." Therefore, instead of fighting the impulse to tidy your desk, you can ask it why, and use that impulse as a treasure map to find the real hidden roadblock. Chapter 4. Harnessing the Force. Actionable Steps. So, how do you control this? You can intentionally structure your work to take advantage of this power, and you do this by setting intentional procrastination windows for your brain's diffuse mode to do its magic. But this isn't about just letting the monster run wild. Imagine you're the zookeeper for the gremlin of procrastination. You know you can't get rid of it, so you build it a very specific, comfortable enclosure. You give it a shiny, distracting, but ultimately useful task to chew on, like researching a fun side topic for your project. You're not ignoring the beast, you're domesticating it. It's happily occupied in its playpen, while you, the clever zookeeper, get the main exhibit ready in peace. Therefore, you can transform from being a victim of your procrastination to becoming the master scheduler of its creative chaos. Chapter 5. The Future of Flow. Integrating this power. Our modern world worships immediate action and constant hustle. And this culture of non-stop work can lead to burnout and deeply uninspired results by choking out those vital incubation periods. But our society treats productivity like a fast food assembly line. Slap the components together, get it out the door in 90 seconds. Procrastination is seen as the lazy employee daydreaming in the corner. But what if that employee isn't slacking? What if they're inventing a hamburger that never gets soggy? True innovation isn't made on a frantic assembly line. It's a gourmet meal, slow-cooked in the strange, wonderful kitchen of the mind, often while you think you're doing nothing at all. Therefore, embracing strategic delay isn't just a personal productivity hack. It's a quiet rebellion against a culture of burnout, creating space for work that is truly new and meaningful. So, the next time you feel that pull to do anything but the thing, don't just meet it with guilt. See it for what it is. A complex, sometimes clumsy signal from your incredible mind. You now understand the paradox. You know that delay can be strategic, that it's a code you can decipher. This knowledge gives you the power to stop fighting your own brain and start working with its bizarre, beautiful rhythms. If you enjoy untangling the strange wiring of the human mind to reclaim your own power, then subscribe. There are so many more secrets we need to uncover together.